Hello everyone, glad to have you with me, CK Too Much here, back again with King Robb the Young Wolf of the North. So in the last episode, guys, we went ahead and took over Crecklaw Point. The Crownlands, or I suppose the Iron Throne, is attempting to get Balon, the Twice Crowned, back under the Westerosi crown. So wait, did he lose? So Balon lost it and got it back with two kings in between. And during that time, we took advantage of that disunity and went ahead and took Crecklaw Point. But once that happened, Sweet Robin decided to go for independence. And I have a feeling that it looks like his regencies have different opinions here. So first of all, Brognon Royce wanted to get rid of Lysa and Littlefinger's regency, and he was very pro-northern. And then it looks like Saul of the Bite and maybe some other lords decided, well, if the North is independent, why can't we be independent? And maybe pushed Sweet Robin to go for independence. So it looks like we're dealing with different regencies here rather than Sweet Robin himself. He's quite young and he is, not mentally well, I guess you could say. But we defeated their armies, we've taken some of their territory, and we're on path to victory here. So we will just go ahead and continue that. Maybe we can even take a little bit more territory. Could be fun to take over Dragonstone, for example, from Stannis. But we'll see about that. That could be interesting. Okay, and look at that. So Alice and Mr. Nestor Harding, Harold Aaron's brother, are going to get married. And that'll help set us up for success once, presumably, Harold will be heir to the Vale. Okay, and a small little peasant revolt. Nothing too big that we can't deal with. How about you two go to Skagos? And then we'll go ahead and take you guys over to Gulltown. But alright, yeah, so this situation is under control. We're still kind of waiting to see what happens down here in King's Landing. Ooh. Okay, so Mr. Slate wants to pay his own ransom. How did he end up in prison? I actually don't even really remember. I guess he was maybe on the wrong side of some war? But I guess I'll accept the offer, because I honestly don't remember why he's there. But yeah, we're kind of waiting to see what happens here, because Mr. Simon Manning became Lord Protector, but he did not call for a Great Council. I have a feeling that maybe Stannis will end up taking over, or Daenerys, because she's still floating around out there with her dragons. What is she up to nowadays? She's with the Malisters, which is quite interesting, and she's married to Aegon, who is in Dorne, and he has a dragon. Oh, interesting. So Aegon is riding Rhaegal, and Dany is riding Drogon. So that means Viserion is up for grabs. Oh, so he left hiding. Interesting, so they're not together. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. I have a feeling they're not going away. So there's two dragon riders out there with claims on the throne. So that could change at any minute. And if one of them gets on the throne, we will probably won't be independent for long. Robb will become the second king who knelt. Probably. But we'll see. Maybe we can try to put up some resistance. Okay. So let's go ahead and land. So Gulltown has stayed out of it. Let's go ahead and land at Wickenden, I suppose. I'll put Ramsay Bolton in charge of this army. He hasn't proven his disloyal nature yet. So for all Robb knows, he's just a weirdo who can fight well. Oh, look at that. So Hoster has actually, the new Hoster has backed out of this war. Okay, so Edmure has died from injuries. I wonder if he was involved in the battle. It looks like he lost an eye. Okay, well, I mean, I think we'll be fine. Like, all of our armies are big enough to defeat these armies. And we're just slowly besieging the territory. Okay, and we're going a little bit slower than usual. Ah, great. So Rickon has gotten the flu. We already lost Bran somehow in battle against who? We don't know. But it looks like we might lose Mr. Rickon too. It's too bad that he married Brienne. I didn't notice that she was celibate. But I guess there's a chance that he might inherit Tarth, because sometimes it will go to the husband. Okay, so we've taken some more territory. You know what? Let's go ahead and just assault this. Oh, look at that. We get our hands on a vassal. Oh, ooh, that's not good. Mr. Waxley is a prisoner of the Dreadfort. Oof, that is not a good situation to be in. I feel very, very bad for them. Tit is said that many, that's a weird misspelling, that Starks have a wildness in them called wolf blood. Ah, interesting. So my daughter Lyanna Stark has some wolf blood in her. Okay. So we'll move on to 9 stars. I kind of want to actually keep these guys close to each other, so I'm going to move them to Snakewood. Because it looks like they have about 16,000 men. And I don't want any of my forces to be too far from each other. So let's go over to the South Finger. I'm curious where they ended up. Okay. So they're coming around through Crow's Baron. Well, in that case, let's just go to Scorched Vale, and then we can just take them out. Ooh. Okay, well, let's wait. Maybe they will... If they land at Scorched Vale, then we can just pop them right in the Crow's Baron and take them out. Okay, we'll take you over to Wycliffe. Okay. I just don't want them to pop up by accident before they've left the area, because that will not be a very friendly landing. Come on. Okay. So let's land them at Crow's Baron. We'll send this army over to deal with them. Let's go ahead and put Brynden in charge of that one. What? Okay, there's a small army coming in there. So we'll have them all converge on this one for total, absolute total defeat. Okay, the small army accidentally stumbled into our big army. Oh, look at that. So we have Gendry Bullheart. That's a cool name. So Gendry and Denise Bowling have had a kid, so we'll get him trained up to be a good fighter. Maybe we'll send him over to Brynden. One of my subscribers was saying that I should name my kids after Brynden. Maybe if I have a second son, I will name him that. Eddard has to be my first son because that's my father, but Brynden, my uncle, has definitely been instrumental in us winning independence and keeping independence. Ooh, okay. We might just barely squeak out a victory here. And without these 11,000 men. And then, sorry guys, it's going a bit slow. As you know, my computer is not the best. Walder Frey wants to get married. Well, marry as you please. I kind of don't want to deal with that. Yeah, there you go. You found a nice northern girl. Okay, look at that. So I did have another son. And I will name him Bryndin. After my uncle. Yeah, where is Bryndin? I guess he's not really my uncle. He's my grand uncle. Yeah, Bryndin Blackfish. Okay. I won't name him Blackfish, just Bryndin. And we can get him trained up with Bryndin. Oh, no, we can't. I'll train him myself. He's my son. Okay. Okay, and look at that. So we have defeated Mr. Robert Aaron. And I think we can just go ahead and... oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. He will forfeit the Vale. Alright, and let him rot. I guess I could just keep the Vale for myself. But okay, let's go ahead. We'll send these guys up to Skagos. I will put my fleet down. I will lower these levies here. Let me make sure I have a good Master of Laws. Yeah. And a good Hand of the King. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll put Sweet Robin on trial. We'll see if we can get rid of all of his holdings. So we'll let him rot for now. I will reappoint the old council. Alright, so Lord Baron will interrogate him now. Alright, good. So he used every superlative available, and he made a strong case. Alright, so he has been declared guilty. So I think I will just send him to the wall. I cannot imagine Sweet Robin at the wall. Can you guys imagine that little brat at the wall? I'm not going to kill him because he's my cousin, so I'm just going to send him to the wall. So now, oh my god, Sweet Robin, poor little Sweet Robin is now at the wall. Okay, so now we have Harold Aaron as a possible heir. I'm sorry, not heir. New ruler of the Vale. So I'll go ahead and give him a defensive, not a little non-aggression pact, I guess. Should I keep the Vale? All right, and he has accepted that. Should I just keep it? I mean, I'm at my vassal limit. I could just keep it and prevent that from happening again. I would love to keep all three, but I'm not able to. And we could arrange, do I have another daughter? Yeah. So Hoster, we'll continue the inbreeding. Although I guess this is, so Hoster will be marrying, so this is my uncle's kid. So this is my cousin. So my cousin's going to marry my daughter. Okay. Yeah, so we'll have some new blood with the new Aarons, but it's possible this branch is going to be a little inbred. Well, okay, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I keep the Vale? Should I just keep it for myself? Maybe for now I will keep it for myself. Actually, I don't really see any reason to give it up. Okay. So let's go take out this little Skagosi rebellion. And then I'll think about what I'm going to do next. What's going on north of the wall? He is attacking... he's attacking the Harlaws. But he's not going to be successful. Okay, so he has agreed to that betrothal. That's good. Okay, yeah, we have Mr. Lionel trying to become the new Lord Paramount of the Vale. I will impress him with some vague promises. And let's get Brynden to lead that force against those peasants. Okay. So things are pretty quiet. I'm glad that we got rid of Sweet Robin. I really didn't like how his regents were just, doing whatever they wanted. I really can't picture him in the Night's Watch. That is kind of a hilarious thing to think about, but I feel kind of bad for him. But I kind of want him out of the picture. And, maybe that'll make a man out of him. Okay. So we can also take down... Oh, wait, hold on, let me pause it. So let's go ahead and take Mr. Deer. And I will also send him to the Night's Watch. They could always use some more good men. Okay. So now we can bring down all of our levies. I think I'm just going to keep the Vale for now. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. I don't see a reason to give it to anyone. I'm also worried that if I do give it to someone, that it's going to like glitch out and make it independent. Because it's like the same level title. Because if I give him this, it would be the Kingdom of the Vale. So if I give this to him, will he be independent? So I don't think I'm going to do that because it might make him independent. I can probably change it later with cheat codes, but I think I'm just going to keep it. Okay. So now let's take a look here. I could take Claw Isle. Oh, that's interesting. So technically, Daenerys is my courtier. So I could attack him to put Daenerys on the Iron Throne. That is very interesting. Wait a minute. Does that mean that I can make Daenerys a commander? Oh, I don't see her. She is in my realm, but she's not my courtier, I guess. Okay, but that's very interesting. So I could press her claim. I could press her claim for Dragonstone, but I'm kind of worried what would happen if I did that. I could also do forced vassalization, so I could bring the Stormlands into my realm. I don't know about that. That would be interesting. I could put Daenerys on Dragonstone, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I might just go for Claw Isle. Oh, I can't. Okay. So I can do these, but not that. Could also push for Night Song. Okay, so nothing really there. Okay, could I forcibly vassalize the Iron Isles? Someone said this would be a good idea. Because that way, like, the whole north, kind of the continent will be under my rule. The only way I could do that is if I got my hands on Theon. But Theon and I had a bit of a falling out. Because, he did go to he went to his father and attacked the north. I don't know if we could overcome our differences. Let me see. Maybe if we can kind of become friends again, we could do that. Maybe I could give him some small piece of territory and then put him on the Iron Throne, and then he would be my... I'm sorry, on the Iron Isles, and then he would be my vassal. But okay, I think for now that's good. I don't really see where else we could go with that. Well, hold on. Let me see. If I theoretically put Daenerys on Dragonstone, would she be my vassal? Dragonstone is lower rank. So she'll become my vassal if we're not the same dynasty. It's not the same realm. Okay, it says that if it's a lower rank, that they would be my vassal. But I think that would be kind of a dangerous thing to put Daenerys in a landed title. So I don't think I'm going to do that. But that's a very interesting option. Alright, well, let's... I'm going to keep playing for a little bit and we'll see what happens. See what happens now. It's crazy that Tyrion might end up being the new Lord Commander. Because Jorah's going to die any minute now, pretty much. Whatever happened to Slaver's Bay? Yeah, Daenerys never came here, so nothing ever changed. Yeah, same old, same old. That is depressing. So he is defending against a slave raid. Donner wants to join me. Sorry, Donner, I don't think I really need you. You are still dealing with the Iron Isles, and you are barely winning. Is there anything else I can do to him? Oh, nice. Balin got his hands on his wife. So there are a few things I can do. I can claim Roseby. Oh, that would be funny. That's interesting. So I could claim Roseby for one of my vassals. I don't think it's worth it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think this is a pretty good territory. Like, Claw Isle kind of helps make sure that, you know, the Bay of Crabs is fully under our control and can't be easily blockaded. Maybe Claw Isle would be nice to get. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and maybe try and get a claim on Claw Isle. And what was that? Did I just see that there was a White Walker? Are the White Walkers back? Interesting. I thought they had been defeated. Okay. And how is Sweet Robin doing? Let's check on him. There's quite a collection of characters up here now. We have Lannisters, Aarons, Freys. Let's see. Where did he end up? Oh, Samwell Tarly's there. That's right. I guess I kind of forgot about him. Myrcella? Ah, that's right. I forgot that Myrcella ended up at the wall. Still very weird to me. I guess her brother was assassinated. She thinks this is the only place she can be safe. Yeah, he is not too happy. But, you know, maybe, who knows, maybe he'll be Lord Commander one day. Okay, perhaps it's time I ask Prince Theon to spend some time with me. I will ask him. Yeah, maybe we can come to an agreement, you know. Let's be friends again. You can be king of the Iron Isles. Look at that. Theon was happy to oblige me. Now that I have some time to spend with him, I'm confident I can convince him how alike we are. We used to be friends, so I don't see why not. Oh, wow. Alright. Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. Alright, so Lord Commander Tyrion is now the new... Well, hold on. Lord Commander Jorah has died, and now Tyrion has replaced him. Wow. So Tyrion has risen to become Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we simply couldn't come to an agreement about witty insights and observations on human behavior. Surely we can get some common ground, Theon. So he wants to legitimize his bastard. Sure, we can do that. And we can't kidnap him either. Yeah, I don't know. I think Theon might be pretty content. You know, either way, he'll be the next king or the next Lord Paramount, depending on what happens in this war. Oh wow! So it just swung in favor of Mr. Balon. But alright guys, I think I'll end this episode here. So we have secured the Vale. We have some pretty nice borders here. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do next. I'm kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with the Iron Throne. I suppose I could fight to put Daenerys on the throne, and then maybe she would be loyal to me, but I don't think she would. I think it's better if we just keep her where she is. But alright guys, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.